Bandai killed Sparking Zero. I can't believe I'm actually making a video like this, but the truth is evident. It's actually Bandai's fault. Now, I have made a video not so long ago. It was called How an Entire Community Killed Sparking Zero. Let's get real here. We need to take some of that blame. But at the end of the day, though, Bandai is literally really to blame for this situation. Sparking Zero is dying every day. YouTubers are leaving. Streamers are going. Literally, most of the fan base, the skilled fan base, are leaving every day. Why? Because of Bandai. I can't believe I actually have to sit back and blame something to actually get a point across. Because let's get real here. As a community, we are at fault. But the corporation, Bandai, is at fault just as much or even more than us. Why do we always have to pay for what they have done? An undercooked game. I have said this game is truly undercooked with so limited things in the game to the point where you are literally put to play online. You are basically online is actually your only choice after a certain bit. And the fact is, they were so slow to action just to actually adjust their game. Bandai literally took so much time to adjust a few things they had to adjust. For example, Vanishing Wars. Vanishing Wars should have been a simple solution. Every game you will watch, every YouTube video, every stream, there would be a minute Vanish War. And the fight is like 3 minutes. And a minute of it is literally just Vanish Wars. Why? Because they didn't think of the real outcome of a Vanish War, where everybody would just get so good at pressing RB or pressing R1 for PlayStation or PC or whatever it is for PC. It doesn't take that much. All you had to do was just speed up the Vanish Wars in the beginning and everything would have been fixed. Now I get it. There is going to be changes down the line from a game, and that's fine. But let's get real here. December is way too long for an October game. If it was in November, they would have actually kept 50% of their player base. Trust me. People are leaving every day because of the way how they made characters. With the unblockable moves. With the auto sparks. With the after image strike. Now, don't get me wrong. What they did for after image strike is amazing. It's not too broken, nor they nerfed it too badly. If they get caught by perception, the move is cancelled. And it only lasts for 10 seconds. Honestly, I think this is a big win. Because I don't think you should remove that move. Because it's actually lore accurate to a lot of characters like Super Vegito and Master Roshi. They did some things right. But the problem is Bandai killed the game because of how slow to action they were. Believe it or not, I love Bandai now more than ever. The community is still toxic as hell. The community is bringing this game down right now. But Bandai brought down the game the moment they released the game. In the moment, they was like, you know what? We're going to make a patch here and a patch there. See how this goes. No! You're playing with fire when you do that. You lose a lot of ratings. A lot of people just said that they got the game. And guess what? I get comments every day on my YouTube channel saying they literally just got the game and they're quitting. On the same day they got it. Because the moment they get in the rank, I get it. The little skill issue cheese thing. But come on, bro. No. That's unacceptable, bro. Some people say, oh, there's too many mechanics in the game for you just to actually learn at once. And you know what? I understand that. Am I saying he's right? No, but I understand what he's saying. There's so much in the game, so many ways to fight in the game, right? That's hard. I will tell you this, the defense definitely overweighs the offense in this game. The defense. What I mean by that is like, there's so many ways to defend that not even a bunch of people don't even know. most of the tactics. A lot of people don't even know the one tactic of like, literally, if you've seen I don't know. Actually, if you ever seen Super Saiyan 4 GT Goku, he fought in this way, right? He did an after image, technically. Even old Dragon Ball introduced a little old after image trick where they like go forward at you and then they phase out. You can do that in Sparking Zero. A lot of people don't know that. You can do that and you would literally remain unharmed. There is too many ways of playing this Dragon Ball game to a point. I get it. It's supposed to be a fighting arena game. Naruto has different ways of playing, but Naruto's too simple. They have the block, substitution, and literally avoiding. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, on the other hand, got block, snap vanish, perception, revenge counter, Sonic Sway, Sonic Dodge, whatever it's called. They got so many ways to play in a defensive manner, and our offensive manners is so limited. Honestly, the offense, I believe it really depends on the character. For example, let's say we're playing Goku Black. If you knew, Goku Black has a unblockable rush move. So it makes it easier to open up somebody because they can't block it no matter what. In a way, I believe that is one of the best ways how to finish a game. If you have an unblockable move, use it. But what if you don't? What if the guy you're going against, his defense is so freaking high that it's literally darn near impossible to beat him? It is what it is. That's just tough, you know? That's tough. People say it. I seen a YouTube video not so long ago about like there's too many defensive mechanics in the game that you just can't remember everything. Me, I don't try to remember everything. I just try to play the game and have fun. But honestly, it hasn't been fun. It's been very disappointing. Literally shoot, I'm not gonna hold you. I like this guy. I hope he watches this video too. Very cool guy. Hey, shoot, he said that he was inspired by me off my little Sparking Zero main series. Go check him out. His name's Don Coolio. That's the guy right there. Yeah, I fuck with him. He's amazing, bro. Literally, some guy was using Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on this dude, right? Was literally using Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And he beat him. Then he literally messaged him, right? This more or less goes towards the community. But the problem is, this is what happens when you do this bias of these strong ass characters. You know what I'm saying? Off of these strong ass characters. What I mean is that the way how the game is. He fought just because he was using Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and he said that he was trying to beat the meta, quote unquote meta. There is no such thing as a real meta in a game, bro. That is what the community has put up for us, okay? The community created the meta. The game didn't. Sure, the game made these strong characters and they made them crazy. But that doesn't mean they're meta. The community decides what's really meta. The game just makes these strong characters and the weak characters and what's actually good and what's not good. Like, understand that. Anything can be meta. It's all about how you use it. Honestly. Think about it. Dude literally was using Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, texted him, said that he was trash and he thought that he was the best. Dude was like, huh? He's like, yeah, I thought you was the best and blah, 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 blah. I'm the sub and blah, blah, blah. Like, what? Dude, you're using Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And the people you play against play so cheesy with the strongest characters of all time, bro. Like, what? Honestly, I have no problem with going against a strong character. But this is where the community is at fault and Bandai. When you have a strong character, when you make a strong character, you gotta have some balance behind it, bro. This strong character shouldn't be able to take away 20,000 of your health, bro, off of one move. Unless it's the ultimate. Why am I going against Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas that are doing 18,000 damage, right? With his ultimate impact move. That's a bar and a half. Literally 18,000 between 20,000 is a guaranteed bar and a half of health, bro. All he has to do is knock you back. And don't get me wrong, I am great at vanishing. I have a lot of skill, but I can't beat that always. You know what I mean? Sometimes I miss. I'm not perfect. I lose games based off of how strong the character I am going against instead of how good the player I am going against. Do you know what that means? That means I lose to the character instead of the player more. Now, my ratio of beating these characters are going up. Sure, because I am getting wiser. I have more experience and I'm playing in a different way. I'm throwing more hands instead of actually throwing more key moves and rush moves and ultimates. I'm throwing more hands because I'm starting to see hands are just as fun. But I try to balance it out. I try to hit him with an ult, maybe 2 rush moves a game, maybe 1 key move, and keep it like that. You know what I mean? I try to keep people away from me, and I don't really be zoning like that. Don't get me wrong. The only times when I zone is when we're at a stalemate. That is it. That's the smart time. Not unnecessary zoning where we're both at full health and we don't need that. Like, honestly. That's stupid. There was this thing, bro, where Bandai should have fixed this situation with the little super armor of auto sparking when they do Key Blast. I understand that should be in the game, but I think there should be like a little bit of effect on the auto sparker too. Like, okay, you auto spark and you're using Key Blast and it's hitting on me. Okay, I should be able to recover from this and not be truly punished from that. The only thing I should be punished from is just being hit by the Key Blast. Not like an ultimate right after. Unless it's on me. You see, that's the thing. There is only one way how to get out that Key Blast spam, truly. And that's by using Revenge Counter. But what if you don't have no more skill points? That's it. You're cooked. You're done. You're done. It's all over. Like, literally, Bandai really didn't think about this stuff. Because, honestly, if they did, this stuff wouldn't be in the game. Truly, another thing I truly don't like that Bandai did is the fact that they made Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken a ability instead of actual own transformation. Super Saiyan Blue Evolution is an ability instead of its own transformation. These are transformations. You cannot tell me, like, what? They are the only 2 characters who have transformations as abilities in the game. It's actually kind of insulting the more I think about it. If they just changed that one aspect and gave Vegeta more of a rush move, everybody should, I get it, everybody should be lore accurate. But here's the thing I am not seeing now. The thing I am not seeing is the balance of accuracy, of lore accuracy, honestly, in the game. Because I get it. I understand that, what's his name? Vegeta be spamming the hell out of his God Final Flash. I get that. But I don't think he should have had Final Explosion unless he was actually in Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. And it forces you to go into Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta when you use the ultimate. I don't know if a lot of you knew that, but you go into Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta when you use the ultimate. A lot of people don't catch this stuff at all. It doesn't matter what. They force you to go into that. Honestly. The fact is, though, they literally, the main problem with Bandai is that they're taking too long to do certain things they should have done in the second week of Sparking Zero. And they did it literally, I think like December 15th, 14th-ish, right? Where they start fixing everything. They fixed up Super Saiyan 4 Goku. They made Cooler better. They made Saiyan Spirit better. They nerfed Bardock, which they should have never did because Bardock is already a low-class tier character. They didn't have to make that man have a 5 auto spark skill count. They should have just kept that at 4 and just remove the explosion. At most, just make it fast. Just remove the explosion. That auto spark is definitely the best auto spark in the game with no buffs, for sure. Because there's other auto sparks in the game, but they're not as fast as the Bardock one. Bardock is like explosion. You can repel anything with that thing. It's literally explosive wave with an auto spark, bro. That shit is broken. That shit is amazing. And honestly, it's like they nerfed him because he had a good auto spark. They didn't have to. He was already low tier. That's what I'm talking about. They just killed the Bardock mains right there, bro. They did. And any battle Bardock mains who are playing right now, bro, Still, I respect y'all. The people who don't, I understand. Because they basically just fucked y'all in a way. It's not as serious as it seems, bro, but they did not have to touch y'all, bro. Y'all didn't have to be touched. If they really want to nerf something, they should nerf the idea of MUI and full power generator getting health back. Or at least decrease that. Because okay, so Cooler gets health back. He is a low tier character. I think low tier characters should get just as much benefit as the strong characters, in my opinion. No, he's not low tier. He's more like mid tier because he's like a 6 DP. He's 6 DP, I believe, on average. Yeah, you know what? I completely understand. He's an amazing character. But nah. Bandai doesn't do stuff like that, bro. Shit. When you're going against a fusion, right? You shouldn't get all your health back. I mean, like, what I mean by this is, let's say you're going against a fusion and DP battle. Well, no. Let's say you're going against Goku and Vegeta, and you actually damage Goku and Vegeta. They should have nearly the equivalent of what they were, instead of a whole new character just hits the scene, full health, blah blah blah. Like, bro, what? Now you're basically fighting a whole new 10 DP character who just got in, bro. Like, what? How is that fair? That's not right. That shouldn't be like that, bro. It shouldn't. And don't get me wrong. Another thing is, I feel like they literally didn't do the characters completely right. Number one, Ultimate Gohan and Super Saiyan 3 Goku should have buffs on their auto sparks, in my opinion. You know what? I should make a video on literally what characters need buffs. Like, who needs a buff or a rework? Because I can name like 10 characters right now, bro. 10 characters right now. Goku Black, Fusamasu, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Ultimate Gohan. The list is going to keep going on. Khalifa, because Khalifa is trash. If they just gave her one buff, it would save her. It would. It would save her as a character. Kaba, Super Saiyan 2. What do you call it? Shit. I have shit, you know, fuck it. That was like 8 in between 7 people. Right there. You know what? I'm just gonna name some. And Ariza already gets buffs, so I ain't gonna name him. Ragamo gets buffs. Dispo, yeah, I think Dispo. See, I think Dispo actually should have the super maximum light speed transformation, bro. Instead of it being an ability, because that shit looks like it does absolutely nothing. It's the truth. I don't see no difference either. I don't. I consider myself a Dispo fan, and this is what I get. That. I might as well play Birder. And Birder's amazing, too. They made Birder amazing, but not Dispo? You know, the actual fastest guy in Dragon Ball? One of the fastest guys in Dragon Ball? Like, I don't know, like top 5? Real shit. He's just as fast. Realistically, he's literally just as fast as MUI Goku. If, in my opinion. That's how it should be. Dispo is fast as hell. That's his whole thing. Just like Birder. But Birder is a Namek character. Dispo is a Torment power character. There's way different rankings on this type shit, bro. It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way, bro. Like, honestly. Bandai needs to fix certain things, because that lore accurate shit doesn't work. It doesn't work what they're trying to do, in my opinion. And what they're trying to do is not as good as they think. Like, they could have made this game so much better. And they didn't. Like, it's actually surprising me right now, bro. Like, they didn't make the game better. They could have made the game better. And when the game did finally come out, guess what? They sat back, got the clipboards, and started like, yeah, let's just nerf Yajirobe. What? Yajirobe was not really the main problem. The problem is they kept giving Yajirobe. Yajirobe is literally a 2 to 3 DP character, right? And I know Senzu Beans are supposed to give you back all your health. They didn't do that. But I don't think Yajirobe should have been that good. It's Yajirobe. Like, what the hell are we talking about? You know what I mean? There was literally videos on videos about talking about how this man is literally better than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Those should not be videos, bro. Like, that should not even be a comparison. But it was a comparison because literally a 2DP character was being considered to be better than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You know, the man who said, I can literally take you out with one finger. And what is it with every Dragon Ball game having the same consistent lore accurate standpoint of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? Like, is GT that impactful on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta that this nigga is just too strong? They did not have to copy that formula, bro. They didn't. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, like, what? We know that, in reality, I believe Super is stronger, but it is what it is. Anyway, that will conclude the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you didn't think. Tell me if you agree. And yeah, Dark Zell Kings 3.0 is out. See ya.